Welcome to the final chapter of Beyond Good and Evil. All that's left? Final boss.
Okay.
Thanks for everything, my companions.
You have finally come back to me. You have served your master well, Johnny. You alone have brought the Hylians to me. They have followed you blindly.
Miss Jade.
Dorthal Parkai.
Ah! It's a trap! The controls aren't responding anymore!
You are not who you think you are. The pig has hidden your origins from me.
Jake, no! Don't listen to him!
You are the source of my powers, the instrument of my strength. They took you away in the hope of destroying me, but I have survived, feeding me with only the most miserable of sacrifices. They made you human, but you are not like them. You are mine, Johnny, and I am going to kill the human part of you.
Jade! Huh.
Johnny Dom Yenra!
It's going down. Get this weak shit out of here. I think that the text is supposed to kind of look like that. Just because, like, you're... Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Oh yeah, you gotta get behind him. There we go. Oh shit, I can't... Oh no. Using images of my dear uncle.
Yes, sir.
That's so mean. Sorry, Double H. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Get ready to try to memorize his pattern, because he is gonna just lay waste to you. This is why you bought all the K-Bups. Because he takes a lot of health. He does the same pattern each time, though, so...
It's your fault that you're suffering, Miss Jade.
Oh, trying to manipulate me? I see how it is. Oh, this part's fun.
You're losing control of your spirit, Shawnee. Shawnee Obakan.
The controls are backwards. So up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left. Which is, oh, so clever. But, you know, when you're doing this bit, you're gonna just need to think opposite. Alternatively, I guess you could turn your... If you're playing on controller, you could turn it upside down. Which does sort of help, but... Oh, shit. That way, that way, that way. Just dodge. Your vision gets clearer the more you succeed. Oh, snap. So when I first did that battle, I thought that when he goes on top, you have to do the super attack, but you really just have to dodge, because the super attack sometimes takes too long. That's it. That's Beyond Good and Evil. We finished the game. So I count this as probably if someone asked me what my favorite game was and I had to answer, because I quite honestly don't like picking favorites, I would pick this game. This does not mean that there aren't flaws with this game. Some of the dialogue is definitely a little bit silly at times. Sometimes it's charming, sometimes it's silly. There's definitely a lack of subtlety, because I don't know how it's surprising that the alpha sections were actually evil. You know, because it's not that far-fetched. They have big scary armor and a literal skull as their logo, and etc, etc. So I would have said that as far as story building, it would have been better to have built that up, to show them at least pretending to be good and showing way more doubts and things like that. But this game came out in the midst of releases of a lot of sequels of games that were popular. This game did not sell very well, and it was the first of a series, a planned series. It was meant to be a trilogy, which is why there are definitely some unanswered questions. So first, there's probably a lower budget than it could have had, and now we're kind of left with not knowing all the answers. So, like, what's the deal with Jade? What happened to her parents? Is she part Doms? Is she not? What is the connection to the Doms? What kind of trouble was Paige and her parents in? That they had to escape from wherever they came from? Where did they come from? There are a lot of questions that we could only assume that would have been meant to be just, solved and answered in the sequel. If you've been a fan of this game, you would know that there is just a big heartache. Because, I don't know, back in, I guess the last news of it, if I can believe Steam, was maybe 2012, that there was talk of the sequel actually gonna happen. They released a teaser trailer with all big fancy graphics, and there was a quote-unquote leaked gameplay trailer, which I don't think was real gameplay, and then there was even some more conceptual graphics. And then nothing. Nothing happened. They have not announced that it has been cancelled, so we can only assume that it's not, because we might as well be optimistic, but this game is definitely considered more of a cult classic because it didn't sell very well, but the people who love it really love it, and the critics really like it too. Especially looking back, people taking a look at this game and they're like, wow, I really like this. There are some elements of this game that you would think would not mesh well. You've got stealth, which is fine, and some combat, but then you've got hovercraft races, and you've got side missions, and you've got photography, and all these sort of things seem like they wouldn't really work together, but somehow it does. When I originally played it, I never really questioned why there was a hovercraft race. That didn't seem that weird, And I think that this game could have done well as almost an open world game. Maybe not entirely, but that has that feel. You could have had that bigness, but what can you do? I am letting this play to the end because there is a post-credit scene that you will definitely want to see. It's very interesting. Of course, now we see all these pictures. Now everyone's hanging out. Double H is like part of the family now. Kids are hanging out with him. They're all safe. One kid stole his helmet. He's running around with him. I wish there was some kind of petition out there like, hey, can this game please happen? Because it would be nice. Who knows? Again, because they have not officially said it has been cancelled, I will assume it's still happening. Maybe. Michel Ancel had a very lofty goal when he said that he wanted to wait until next-gen consoles for his graphics. And that has already come and gone. But, here is your post-credit scene. What? Remember how Jade put her hand on Paige's hand to quote-unquote save him? What does that mean? So everyone that was beyond good and evil. If you stuck through this with the whole series, thank you so much. If not, that's also fine. Maybe you'll go backwards in the playlist. That would be kind of dumb, but I mean, I don't judge. So thank you so much for watching. There will be some more fun things in the future. But for now, we're done this series. I love this game. I felt very nostalgic playing it, even though definitely, this Steam version has a lot of graphical issues and glitches, but regardless, if you got some extra cash and want to check it out, please do. It's a lot of fun. So again, thank you so much for watching.